we are in Lake Wales, Florida, in the middle of Polk County. This is Blue Lake. My friend lives on it and let me dive. It's a clear lake, mostly sandy bottom. That's Mr. Ray, my dive support team. Hello, Ray. Couldn't have done it without you, buddy. We're going to start our dive from the beach. I'm taking a compass bearing basically straight across the lake. My goal is to swim across, find the deep part, come out of it, turn around, come back. You'll see me check my gauges quite a bit during this dive. There really wasn't much else to see or do. There wasn't much down there. "31 feet, I've been down for 4 minutes. You can see I just changed it to show me the temperature. It's 84 degrees, the water. Really, really hot. Didn't feel hot at first, but you'll see later when I get down to the bottom of this lake and come back up, it feels like an absolute jacuzzi. Check my air, just below 3,000 pounds. Heading pretty much west, northwest. Water temp's down to 80 now, 35 feet. Air's still looking good. You caught a glimpse there of my redundant air source. 35 feet. When you're diving alone, redundancy is key. Patty teaches a course called Self-Reliant Diver, and it teaches you to take 2 of everything. So I had 2 of everything. "39 feet. I've been down 7 minutes so far. Down to 74 degrees already. There's 40 feet, 73 degrees. That's the average temperature of a North Florida spring. Sometimes they get down to 68 or so in the Panhandle. 73 is about the average around the Gainesville area. There's a shot behind me. That orange thing is called SMB. For emergencies, you can inflate it, send it to the surface, and let everybody know that you're having a problem. The thing hanging between my legs or off to my side was my redundant air source. That lasts about 45 minutes of air, depending on how deep I am and how much I'm breathing. I don't intend on using it today, but it's there if I need it. 42 feet. You saw the number 93 pop up on my computer. That's the algorithm in the computer telling me I have 93 minutes before I run into a deco situation. I will not be down 93 minutes, I guarantee you that. 71 degrees. Getting a little deeper, getting a little colder. Still trucking across the lake. Not much to see down there. I think now I'm starting to turn a little bit. 46 feet. I think I noticed that my depth was starting to decrease, so I figured I was coming up the other side of the lake. So I wanted to turn and come back and see if I can get through the deep hole. So you'll see my compass settings change a little bit. And look what I just bumped into. It's a flat-back canoe. Modern, of course. It'd be great if it was an ancient canoe from the Native Americans, but no such luck. Pretty creepy down there. It's really dark. You can see I turned on a light here in a minute because it's quite dark. And that boat is completely filled with silt. Wonder who sank that boat. Wonder how long they've been missing it. Anyway, time to start heading back. 50 feet. You can notice the temperature's down in the 60s now. It's about 69, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. This is probably where I reached my deepest depths. My dive computer showed that I actually got to 60 feet. It was really dark, and the light really made it easier to see the bottom. At this point, it was basically a night dive. I was just watching my gauges, watching my heading, checking my air, of course, checking my direction. And I just knew as long as I just keep going on the same bearing, I would eventually push out of this hole and hopefully end up right where I wanted to. It was dark and cold. There's a little light on the bottom. I paid really close attention to the bottom, and I didn't want to get in it, stir up a bunch of silt. Not that I intended on coming back across my path, but it's just a good habit not to do that. So I stayed off the bottom pretty well. But it was comforting to see the bottom. As soon as I got away from the bottom, I couldn't see anything. Up, down, sideways. So I just had to keep looking at my gauges. At this point, I was starting to wonder, when am I going to get out of this deep hole? I know I was going the right way, heading back home, but it just seemed like it was taking forever. But that's the way it goes when you can't see anything. Just keep on motoring along. Trust your gauges. Pay attention to your air. Control your breathing. Looks like it's starting to get a little lighter. Maybe I am finding my way out of this thing. Amazing. Look at there, sunlight. I've been down 25 minutes. Hey, look at that. Somebody's been out here practicing their chip shots. And that's somebody's bathing suit. Somebody's been out here skinny dipping. "76 degrees now. 26 feet. Now it's 83 degrees, and I'm telling you, it felt like a hot tub. But it was actually kind of welcome. I've used half my air in my tank, and that's fine for me because I only have about 5 to 7 more minutes of my dive left. Finally starting to see some life down there. There's some brim swimming around. Some juvenile largemouth bass. There's one. Coming up on 15 feet, so I'm going to stop and do my 3-minute safety stop. You can see my computer's already counting it down for me. Look at there. It's an old 70s beer can. Not sure what it is, but I think it might be a Schlitz. We're all out of Schlitz. Hard to think that can might be 50 years old. One minute left on my safety stop. A lot of clams on the bottom. They say that's a sign of a healthy lake. I'm not sure this is. Somebody was having a cool one while they were out there fishing. I'm up close to the edge now. I'm just about to get out. But this is where I start seeing some pretty brim, and the reeds look nice underwater. So I just swam around and got some video of the fish. Blue Lake is one of the prettier lakes around Lake Wales. Some of them are dark brown and mucky and ugly. Blue Lake tends to be really clear and pretty. It was murky today, but I have heard that it gets a lot clearer sometimes. True story, I learned how to water ski in this lake. Probably 1980. There used to be a ski jump in this lake. There was a doctor that lived on the lake, and he was a world-renowned ski jumper. For years, you'd see it out there. And sometimes when you drove by in your car, you might even catch a glimpse of him or his sons going over the ski jump. Is that an arrowhead? No, just a rock. And that is about it. I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing what Blue Lake's all about. Seeing what's down there at the bottom. Not much, really. See you later.